So here we are. My name is ABlackTV with one of the members of the trio, The Experiment. So basically, for those that don't know, tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Casey Benjamin, also known as Stutz McGee. I'm the guy in the front, vocalist, saxophonist, weird guy.
What's the effect that you use on some of your vocals?
It's called a vocoder. It's mainly, you know, it was made popular by Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock, okay.
It's one of my, it's like my #1 idol. Yeah, so basically it's a vocal synthesizer that you sing and you play at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think like maybe auto-tune got a lot from that, or maybe kind of derived from that sound?
Not really. Auto-tune, see that's the thing. A lot of people get auto-tune and vocoders. Like auto-tune is basically you're just singing through the machine. You put the machine on, you sing, and then the machine corrects everything. There's really no. I don't want to say that there's no skill involved, but it's basically it's a computer program.
Yeah, it's automatic.
Right. It's just, you know, whereas vocoders actually you're singing and you're playing to match pitch, and so it's an instrument in itself.
Yeah.
So
So talk about Herbie Hancock. What's some other influence you might even have outside of music? I see you have a real eclectic style and everything. Like, are you into fashion? Are you just your own thing? What do you draw from this outside of music?
Well, my other passions besides music is obviously fashion and cars. I'm into old muscle cars. I used to race back in the day, but I own a couple of muscle cars, and I'm a kid of the '80s. I'm a fan of pop American culture. So a lot of music that I listen to, Prince, and Morris Day. I'm a big fan of Morris Day. I love his fashion. I love his music.
Prince is actually my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Black Radio. What's one of your major contributions you feel to that project?
Black Radio, it's more so just the experiment and how, because we're all really good friends. Me and Rob went to college together. That's how I met Rob, and also Bilal. That's how we all met each other. And I've known Derek and Chris for years, and all the artists that we perform, that are on the record, we perform with, and we have great relationships with it. So it's really, Black Radio to me is just like a hang.
Yeah.
We were just hanging in the studio. We just say, hey, let's try this. So nothing was planned. It was just literally like we were drinking.
Real organic.
Yeah, it was just
Cool. So like, why do you think jazz has missed so many generations of youth? Because I feel like y'all music really transcends a lot of, I guess, the typical jazz. What's been missing in the past years that you think maybe kind of like went by the wayside, maybe even went underground, and jazz became just like a particular type of thing or type of thing?
I guess everybody would have their own opinion on this stuff. If you look at jazz, even back from the 20s and the 30s and 40s, it always reflected the time, what was happening, and I think as it got towards the late 80s, and the 80s and 90s, I think, in my opinion, I feel like it sort of got lost. It was very small traces of what I consider true jazz, but jazz is supposed to be. Jazz was the hip hop of the 50s. Yeah. Bebop was hip hop. Yeah. I mean, it was considered. It wasn't taken seriously. People thought it was garbage, but there were a select few that they were innovators, and they kept going with it. And I think that's what jazz should be now. It's a reflection of our time. So we will always pay lineage to the people that we admire and grew up listening to, but at the same time, this is our generation. We're gonna put our generation and what we grew up listening to into the music. So I mean, you have a lot of cats that are like, oh well, you know, it's not really jazz, and you know, they're not, you know, not staying true to the music. But you know, Charlie Parker, you know, he put whatever he was feeling at the time into the music at the time. So, you know, Casey Benjamin's gonna put whatever he feels into the music at the time. You know,
as you should. Like, there shouldn't be any limits on anything. That's
not at
artistry.
all. Not at all. And I really do believe in paying true homage to the music and being respectful to the music. But at the same time, it has to music. Jazz music is improvisation. It's never the same. It has to keep moving. So it'll be kind of idiotic for it to stay in one place and say, oh, it has to be this way. And then that's not jazz.
Yeah. But it's social media.
Well, I'm on Twitter. Stutz McGee, STUTZMCGEE. Also, I'm working on a solo record right now, and I have a group called Heavy, and we're working on our next record this year. So all that's going to come out.
What type of group is Heavy?
Heavy is Heavy. I guess you just have to listen to it. I mean, we fall in the sort of pop rock electronic.
Okay.
You know.
I'm gonna definitely check it out. And make sure y'all look out for Heavy. What's love mean to you?
Oh, love. Wow. I don't think there's a meaning. It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll know. I know what it feels like when I witness it, but I don't know if I can actually explain it. It's not a tangible thing.
Cool. Well, there you have it. A-Black with ABlackTV signing out. Peace. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.